It's actually my first Fusebox. There's pipes every way you turn. Disgusting. Come on, Lee, think. No, don't get it. Just crush my laser. Oh my, give me the camera.
Hello guys, it's me, I'm back. I am still alive. I'm sorry I've not been doing so many videos lately. I am stuck in the office a lot these days, but I am planning to get back out on the tools a couple of days. So hopefully there'll be more video content of me actually doing electrical work soon. But in the meantime, before we jump into today's video, which is an epic one with Lee trying out a new Fusebox consumer unit, I just wanted to give a shout out for a couple of things. First of all, Lee, he's just passed his 3 months probation period with us. We're super proud and happy to have him on board in our team. So I just wanted to say, Lee, massive thanks for joining us. We're really happy to have you on board now as a permanent member of Artisan Electrics. Secondly, today's video is sponsored by Tradify. As you know, we use Tradify every day to run our business. It helps me so much in the office when it comes to doing quotes, because I can get all the line items in there from the wholesalers that we use, shove them quickly into a quote, add the time for the labour, press send, and it sends it straight out to the customer, and then they can accept or decline. The guys use it on site as well on their mobile phones to see exactly what they are going to do for their day of work. So if you need a job management platform to help you get your business organised, head to the link in the description where you can get 50% off for your first 3 months with Tradify using our special discount code. That's it. I'll let you get into the video now. Enjoy, hit a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and settle in because it's a good one.
Welcome back, guys. I'm here in, I think it's Abington. Nice local one for me. It's only like 15 minutes down the road, so can't complain with that. I'm on my own today, so what we're doing is we've got a Hypervolt just going on the other side of the garage wall by the front door. It's all relatively easily, so we're just going to clip up nice and out of the way. I'll sort of show you a bit more of this side. I mean, you've seen car chargers loads of times, but if you look up here, the fuse board's maxed out. Half of it's RCD protected, half of it isn't. Rather than get stuck in and more expense changing all that, we're just going to stick our own fuse board up here. Nice metal one. It's going to have surge protection on it, so if there's a lightning strike or anything, the car charger's protected. It will have a double pole RCBO, and we're actually going to install a Fusebox today. I know they've been out for a while and a lot of people have used them, but it's actually my first Fusebox, so I'm quite excited to sort of give it a go and actually see what the quality's like. And I know some people sort of frown on them and some people rave about them, so I'd like to sort of see for myself and give it a go. Bring the tails down, we'll put an isolator in, and we'll do a Henley block. It's on a 60 amp fuse, so these tails, I mean, they're only 16mm, but I'll make my ones 25 anyway, so they're ready for any future proofing. And yeah, hopefully we can make it a bit interesting. Alright guys, so what I've done is I've just done centre line between the gutter and the wall, rather than the centre of the wall. It'll be pushed up a bit close to the gutter and it'll be a bit hard to wrap the cable around. Got it nice and level, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the cement line rather than damage the brick, and hopefully once the cover's on, probably not going to see the cable feeding it. You might just see a tiny bit, but I'd rather go through that than damage an actual brick. If anyone's seen the video before of me blowing a brick out, don't laugh. It was an accident. But I'm going to go through the cement line and have fun with that stuffing gland, because they seem to be getting smaller by the day. Yeah, that'll look nice there, I think. The client hasn't actually got their car yet. I think Jordan's going to pop by a bit later and hopefully we can plug his Tesla into it and give it a go. So yeah, I'll do that now and I'll show you when it's done. Forgot I left my steps. Got some different offcuts of cables for different jobs, so I just try get rid of some of the lower ones. So because we're using 6mm EV Ultra cable, these stuffing glands are just a bit too tight. So I found if you get a cone cutter and just open up the end a little bit, that can get on, and then usually once it's stripped you can get it in without touching that side, so it just makes it a bit easier. I mean, for this length of run we easily could have used 4mm, but that's just what we happen to have on the van, so we're going to use it. Better protected anyway with it, but yeah, it's just something to watch out for because those stuffing glands aren't really made for the 6mm. So one thing I found, now that the weather's sort of dropping a bit, the cable can be very sort of brittle to work with, a bit more stiff and hard. I've just found, get a heat gun, don't go crazy and obviously damage the cable, but just go over it a little bit. It really softens it up and it just makes it so much easier to strip. And if you've got to get round a bend or something, it just takes that edge off of it. But yeah, obviously don't overheat it and damage it, but just enough to make it like as if you was working in summer, and it just peels off nice. So yeah, it's just a little tip there. First looks at the Fusebox, I mean, looks alright, feels quite solid. Got your single module SPD, quite a lot of room. The blanks look nice, they're like actual sort of fake breakers. I'll show you them in a bit. And it's nice to see that they do a single module 2-pole RCBO, because a lot of manufacturers I've found at the moment, they're just doing a double pole, the double module. It's just more room in the board. So we're going to stick this up here next to the existing. We'll dress the tails in nice, we'll put an isolator, Henley block, and then I think we'll bring our EV Ultra maybe up high. We've got to work out a way of coming round. Might even have to dip under these pipes and into the side, because I don't think at that height I don't think we're going to get the gland and the bend to go behind the pipes. But I mean, the struggle with this one is if you look around the garage, there's pipes every way you turn, so at some point we're going to have to cross it, but I'll have a little think and see what I can come up with that looks the best, and yeah, let's get this mounted. Down behind there, down this little gap. No, that'll be well too tight of a... Come on Lee, think. Any other thing I think of is go along and then swoop down behind and into there. Let's just get it up and see. I still don't know how to do this other cable entry. Be nice to do it on top, but these pipes are just ruining it. Right, so I've mounted the fuse board, got the tails in. I've just left them hanging because obviously I want to get as much of it done as I can, because the customer's sort of on meetings, so I don't want to turn their power off yet. So this afternoon we'll turn their power off, we'll fit an isolator switch there, and then we'll come into a Henley block and we'll have all our tails going into the Henley block, just make it all nice. So yeah, this is all put away, as in tails, surge protection, got the breakers in, and then I've ended up going with a gland on the top corner because you're not going to get it in and get the cable behind them pipes. So I think I'm going to come along, sort of do a swoop under behind the pipes, and then it can swoop in. I think that's sort of the best I can come up with in this situation, but I've really liked using this fuse board so far. Yeah, it might be on one of the sort of cheaper or budget options, but I think in terms of quality, it's yeah, feels nice to use, plenty of room. I'd definitely use it again because the fact that they do the single module double pole switch, I mean, yeah, that's just great. So your live and your neutrals getting switched off. Hopefully I can get Jordan to carry on using these for the car chargers, and even if we've got to do any fuse board change in people's houses, yeah, I'll get that cable clipped across and we'll second fix that in. 1, 2, 3. Spoon finger. Genius. No, don't get it. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the bonnet of the car. Just crushed my laser nearly. Spell. I feel like playing a prank on Corey. I have to have a think. Just in time for the tea run.
Hey.
Cheers to Jim in Australia for sending Corey some Tim Tams. Managed to prise a packet out of his chubby little fingers. Too many options. What are you saying there? Nod the camera up and down if yes. Okay. That rounding in. That rounding in. Right, so the board's all sort of prepped ready. Car charger's on. Cable's all clipped around the garage. So I'm going to stop for something to eat. The tails are ready, so they're going to go into the Henley block. I'm going to upgrade the tails into the main fuse board because there's quite a lot of circuits on there. So I'm going to run some new ones round to the Henley block. Some new ones into the isolator, into the meter. I'm even going to change them, and then I'm going to recommend that the customer tries and gets the DNO to come out and change the main fuse to 100 amps, just so it covers what circuits they've got on there, because that's quite a big board up there. I've set the charger to 60 amp limit at the minute, and then if they do change it, then we'll just pop by on our way home one night and just change the setting on it. I'm going to get a bite to eat, and then I'll show you this when I come back. And then that one's going to come up. What about these little bubbies? I'll put all little tags on these when I'm done as well. It'll be... You can hear him screaming. Right. Do this quick time. I've got like a quick half hour I can turn the electrics off. So the tails are in the new board, they're in the new isolator ready. So while I've got the power off, I'm just going to upgrade the tails to the house DB, to the main head, and then it's all new, ready for a new fuse. Yeah, I'm not going to hang around talking too much because I'm on a time limit. Oh my God. Give me the camera. Check out them terminations of them tails.
Disgusting.
Cool, even better to change them then. Alright, give me 15 minutes and I'll get them changed. Okay, so all the tails are upgraded to 25 now. We've got an isolator switch in now, and then that goes through to the Henley block and then up to our new board. Got rid of that awful termination in the main board, and we've got some nice new tails in there now. Neatened it all up. We've put a bigger main earth terminal in because the one before was too small. So yeah, just going to turn it all back on now so the client can get back on their meetings. And going to do the testing, and I think boss man Jordan's going to pop over with his Tesla and we can give the charger a go. Alright, so that's it for today. So we went for a new board next to the existing, nice metal one. If you look up here, we've got surge protection, we've got our 2-pole RCBO feeding the car charger, and then I've come down with the CT clamp, so that's set at 60 amps at a minute, but like I say, hopefully they can upgrade their main fuse and we'll come back and just change it up to 100 amps. I've sort of tried to get as neat as I can into the Henley block. We've upgraded all the tails. We've fitted an isolator just so anyone in the future, they've got easy sort of isolation of working on the boards. One thing I did want to say is hats off to any of the old school electricians, because we've got it so easy nowadays with flexi tails, laser levels, all the tools. Every time I have to use some old tails, it's sort of a real struggle, and yeah, just anything they used to do is fair play to them. But no, it's looking good, it's all done, so we're going to wrap up, finish paperwork, and yeah, go enjoy the rain. See you later.